Welcome to the Detailed Review channel. In this video, I will be reviewing this electric lunchbox. It is by a brand called, I think, MD Hand. The brand is not as important. I just wanted to review this lunchbox so that if you ever plan to buy one, you can kind of have an idea of what this type, the way that it works. So I'm going to dive right in as usual. This is what it looks like. It came with the bag, the lunchbox, and this cutlery set did not come with it. It came with a spoon and a fork, but not this particular one that you see here in this oval pink case. I'm just trying to show you that it can fit other stuff besides just the lunchbox in the bag. So basically to show you the size of the bag. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This one is plastic. The outer part is plastic, and that's the lid that I'm showing. It's a nice lid. The handle is like plasticky. One of the handles have popped off once, and I just inserted it back. So yeah, that happened. And then inside of the lunchbox is this metal bowl. This is removable. You can remove it and wash it. And this is what the outside looks like. I bought the pink one. I wish I bought the white one. I don't know why I bought this pink one. I'm not really that much into pink. But yeah, this is where it plugs in. It comes with two cords. I'm going to show those later. That's the light indicator that tells you when it's on. That lights up. That dark circle in the middle where it says lamp will light up when you plug it into power. You can see the foil on the inside of the bag. It is an insulated material that keeps the heat inside so that the entire bag does not get super hot. So you can actually leave the bag on your desk while you are heating up your food. This is the car charger that comes with it, and that is the end that plugs into the lunchbox. There's another cord, the wall charger that is currently connected to it because I tend to use the wall charger more often. That's the part the wall charger plugs in. That's what the end looks like. And this is the, yeah, I'm just trying to show both ends, so you know that it's two-pronged, not three, so that's less of a hassle. These are the ports. The first two belong to the wall charger, and the last one is for the car charger. So you can charge it while you're on your way to wherever you want to go. So yeah, it's nice that it comes with these two chargers because I would hate to be stuck with just the wall charger. Sometimes you have a long drive and you would rather charge it as you are driving. I really like the insulated inside of the bag. It never really gets super hot while your box is in it while it's heating up. Here I'm just trying to show what it looks like underneath. It's all plastic at the bottom. It does not get super hot, like I said earlier, so I really like that. You can feel some warmth coming from it, but it doesn't get super hot. Now, these two cutlery sets came with the box, and the plastic thing in the center there is the vents. You can pop it. It lifts along the sides, and you can vent your food. And that flap there lifts so that you can put your fork and your spoon. The fork and spoon are quite small, and they do come in handy, but I don't really use it. That white plastic there is a cover for the ports where the cords go. So if you're walking in the rain or something, you can just keep that covered so that you don't get water in it. So this is what it looks like. I use it a lot, actually. You can tell that I have used it quite a bit. I was contemplating doing this review, but I was like, why not? Somebody else might be wondering, because I was looking for a detailed review prior to purchasing it, and I did not find one. So who knows? Someone else might be thinking about getting it. It's relatively inexpensive. I actually saw one on TikTok that's like $15. I think I got this for 20 something dollars, but it's on sale now. This is not a promoted post or anything. That is why I'm not posting a link, because I don't have a specific place for you to get this. You can find it on Amazon. You can get it randomly at a website. If you just Google electric lunchbox, there's so many different types. So I'm not specifically for a particular brand. I'm trying to lift the inner part. Okay, so you can see the metal coming off. That metal plate at the bottom is what heats up, and that heats the metal bowl that I just removed. And I think the heating element is inside, it's like built in underneath that bottom metal. And this metal bowl heats up. The first time I bought this, I put my food in the actual metal part, and I didn't like that. I don't like to eat from metal bowls. So now I use this glass bowl that has a lid, and I will unpop the lid so that the lid is sitting on top of the glass bowl but still covering my food while I heat it, because if it gets warm enough, your food can actually bubble. And it doesn't bubble wildly like you're cooking it on a stove, but it does bubble, and it kind of keeps the scent at a minimum, especially if I'm hitting it in the office. And I prefer to eat out of a glass bowl. I don't know why. I just have this thing where I prefer to eat and drink out of clear glass containers, or clear, if it's plastic, I need it to be clear. I prefer to use those. So I use that glass bowl. I put the glass bowl in the metal container, and the metal heats the glass, and it heats up within an hour, 45 minutes to 2 hours. My meal is super heated, very warm. It's not like cold on the inside and warm on the outside or anything. It is super, super heated up. And I am one who really likes to thoroughly heat her food before eating, so it works great. Like I mentioned earlier, one of the handles popped off once, and I had to pop it back in. It's plastic. I'm not sure if it is common to this particular type of electric lunchbox, but it happened to mine. So just so you know, that did happen. I just put it back in, and it's back to normal. It's just plastic. It comes off. You can just insert it back. So now I am going to plug this into the wall so that you can see the lamp light up to indicate that it is heating up. You don't want to plug in your food and you think it's heating up, and you're gone for an hour, and you come back and you find that it wasn't even heating up at all. So you can see the lights, it just lit up. It's a very faint light. It's not super bright. I wish it was a little bit brighter. So I'm going to try to cover it or create like a shadow so that you can see the light better. So yeah, see, you kind of have to look carefully to see that it lights up. Can see that right there. Okay, so yeah, I got it. It works fine. I have no real complaints. I like how it works. I like the speed with which it heats up my meals. I don't have to wait for a long time for it to heat up. Plus, when you're working, you're not standing there waiting for your meals to heat up anyway. You just plug it in, you go do whatever you need to do, you come back, and your meal is heated up. I've seen some people put meat and like veggies in here and cook an entire meal while they're at work. I have not done that. I just put already prepared meals and I put it in my glass bowl. I place my glass bowl in there. As you can see, the hot dog is like steaming and sizzling and it is heating up nicely. I don't think I even had this plugged in for up to an hour. It was just for about maybe 40 minutes, I would say, and it's already steaming and it's heating up nicely. So if you're like me and you don't like to eat out of metal, I would advise that you place a glass bowl in there, not a plastic one, because you never really know how the plastic will respond to the heat, because it is direct heat that is going to be touching the container that you place in there. So I would advise that you use a thick glass bowl like the one I'm using here, or if you don't mind eating out of a metal, then I guess you can just place your food directly in the metal bowl. So that is my review of this electric lunchbox. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you in my next one.